Welcome to my channel. Do you get frustrated trying to find a suitable place to store your RV sewer hoses? I tried the usual, storing in the rear fender. However, this would only hold 2 hoses, and I also noticed that over time the interior of the fender was getting rusty. Next thing I did was got a tote, and I used that. But this again was problematic because it took up a lot of storage, not to mention when I put away the hoses they were usually wet. I then ended up having to clean the tote often to clear the water. I thought about drilling some holes in the tote, but I did not want the water from the hoses going into my storage bay. So after some research, I found the Valterra adjustable easy hose carrier. At first I was concerned that attaching only the 2 ends under my frame without a middle support would be problematic. I initially purchased one of these from Amazon for around $50, fitted it, and after a couple of trips decided to get a second one. My concern about the center stability was not an issue. I purchased the second one because I carry 4 hoses due to having 2 wastegates. I am typically always using at least 3 hoses and sometimes all 4. The installation was relatively straightforward. To install the carrier you will need the following items: 4 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch stainless steel bolts. I did purchase a couple of extras given these are stainless steel and do tend to break. Oversized stainless steel washers, at least 2 for each bolt, although you may need additional washers to space out due to the underline. Stainless steel locking nuts correctly sized to fit the bolts. A 5/16 metal drill bit. 2 clamps to hold the carrier in position. The install procedure is as follows. The procedure may vary depending upon your desired installation location. I decided to install them behind the wheels and basically between the 2 wastegates on my RV. I then identified the location I wanted the carrier, which in my case was just behind the wheels. Then marked the distance from the wheel on both sides of the RV on the subframe to ensure that they were even. I then clamped the hose carrier to both sides of the subframe, marked the 2 holes on either side of the I-beam of the subframe on the outside, as I did not want to have to drop the liner. I removed the clamps and drilled the frame with the 5/16 drill to accommodate the bolts I purchased on the holes that I'd marked previously. I clamped the hose carrier back on and put in the bolts with washers on either side. I also put 2 additional washers between the frame and carrier to accommodate the underfloor liner. When I did not have these additional washers, it caused stress on the carrier, which meant that the door cover would not open. I removed the clamps and checked the cover would open easily, which after adding the additional washers above, they did work perfectly. One consideration is that depending upon the thickness of your underliner, you may need more or less washers as spacers. Security, I did purchase some small carabiner zipper clips to hold the covers closed. I have seen some people use locks. Seems a little overkill. My concern was that I did not want the covers to open when traveling, dumping my hoses on the road. My pros and cons for this product are as follows. My pros are, these are very reasonably priced, around $50 from Amazon. Easy to install. Keeps the sewer hoses out of the storage bays. Any excess water on the hoses runs out of the carriers. Easy to clean out, just remove the sewer hoses and spray with a garden hose. The cons for this product are as follows. Limited installation hardware provided, minimal installation instructions, no clips provided to hold the covers closed. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If not, please feel free to go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Please go ahead and subscribe to get notified of any new videos that I release.